Hey, welcome to the patio. I am T, and boy, well, what a night we got tonight. We've hit a milestone, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We have reached 20,000 downloads of the Live from the Patio podcast. It took us, 6 months to hit the first 10, and here we are. We are only 3 months since the set for the second 10,000 for the 20K. If you add all of our viewers, all of our watchers here on TikTok, on YouTube, we're well ahead of that curve. But welcome to the patio. Got a big show for y'all tonight. First time we've ever been live with the podcast. For those of you all three of you watching at home, you're welcome to comment, but we will not be getting to the comments until later on in the show. We'll leave some time at the end for the comments and the super chats. But we got a lot to talk about today. We're going to talk about Bronny James. Bronny James had a cardiac arrest, not to be mixed with a heart attack. That's a big deal. We got Mitch McConnell, who, for all practical purposes, people think he may have had a stroke even. Yep. We're going to talk about Hunter Biden and that plea deal. We're going to talk about something that may be more impressive than cocaine bears. So we're going to get there. But first of all, let's talk about this. Mr. Gary, how are you this fine evening?
Well, I'm doing fine, doing really good. I'm happy to be here.
You're just happy to be here?
I'm just happy to be alive on this wonderful Thursday.
Marty's already pouring it up.
He is pouring it.
You gotta let it breathe, man. You gotta let it breathe.
He's done pouring.
Hey, don't let them tell you how to live life, Marty. You do your thing.
That's old Rip Van Winkle, guys.
I'm happy to be here.
He's happy to be here.
He's
We got a drink.
happy to be
This
here.
is part of our celebration. We bought
go.
this bottle for 10,000 downloads. Now we're going to have a little sip for 20,000. Then we got Father Fortenberry, a.k.a. Jamie James.
What's up?
What's up, everybody? Father Fortenberry here. How are you, Father Fortenberry?
I'm good. Hey, did you text Wes?
I did.
Okay, cool.
Well, I think I did.
Okay, well, double check. My phone's out there with the chillins.
I did. No, I did. Yeah, I did. Okay, I did.
Okay.
All right. So, Wes, we've reached out to you. It'd be John Fortenberry.
Are you?
We have 4
some
viewers now, by the
pappies
way.
around?
Oh my!
York is up there. Hey guys. DW. Let me find DW here. There's DW. How are you this fine evening, DW?
And I'm doing swell. I've been working again with my
buddy.
buddy.
There's an echo.
I've been working again with my good buddy Jamie over here, so life's good. I was actually trying to hand you the glass. But you got one already?
I got one already.
Right.
They're talking about an echo. We're going to have to keep an eye on that because it could be something we got to pay attention
Mine and Gary's mic.
We ain't but 5 people on yet, and there were 3. We had
so.
280 the other night, so hopefully we bump up quick.
Well, we'll be fine.
Well, look, let's dive right in. Joe Biden, Jamie's favorite president here. Joe Biden claims there's no difference between a broken arm and a mental breakdown during a White House event on mental health treatment. He also makes another statement, let me find it, where he says that we have defeated cancer.
Yes, he did say that.
Do what now?
No, he said in a past tense. It's already done.
He's slipping up and telling people secrets.
Yeah.
So he's quite confident that he has beaten cancer.
So let's go back to the there's no difference between a mental breakdown.
Yeah, he had one. I said, I'd cure cancer, he detailed during his mental health remarks. They looked at me like, why cancer? Because no one thinks we can. That's why, and we can. We ended cancer as we know it. I hadn't heard about this.
Since when? I ain't heard about this. New news.
You guys heard about this?
No, but it gives me hope. You know what? Maybe he is our best president.
Brand new.
I like it.
Get hope in your brain and dope out your veins.
As
All
much
right, we got
dumb
a
stuff
bad
as he
echo
did,
this
if he
thing.
ends cancer,
Okay.
we'd be about it.
We got a bad echo.
Got a bad echo.
All right, I'm thinking about stopping.
I don't hear that yet.
Okay, let's stop. Let's
We can
restart.
start it and restart.
No, I think we just stop for now. If it echoes real bad, and we maybe try again later because I don't hear it, and we're going to figure out what's going on with it.
I don't hear
Somebody
it either.
doesn't have it turned on, but anyway, because I don't want to mess up the rest of the show. We'll just roll with it.
Let's roll with it.
Just roll.
Let's just roll
with it.
Speaking of curing cancer, gene therapy eye drops restores a boy's sight. A 14-year-old boy's vision is now approaching 20/20. A new medical treatment has restored the vision of a 14-year-old boy. Antonio Vento Carviallo was born with a rare genetic condition called dysphoric which causes blisters all over his body and in his eyes. Now, that's a bad dude. His family moved in 2012 from Cuba to the U.S. to get treatment for the condition. He was given gene therapy eye drop.
Wait a second. I'm confused.
The communist country didn't take care of him?
I'm confused.
I'll be dang.
Yeah, I was going to say, free health care over there, that didn't do the trick. What did he come over here for?
Because he needed
You mean our terrible health care is better?
It's because we can do elective health care over here. They can't be elective over there.
You can't be elective. You have to go wherever you pick to go. Yeah,
it's where the government tells you where to go. So if you have something that may or may not be cured, or even like I do know somebody.
So like my prostate could hurt, and they'd send me to a gynecologist.
They could.
They could.
The government.
That'd probably be better off for you though. You'd probably get better treatment. That's what happened.
As long as it was gentle treatment, I'd be fine.
Gentle.
I'm aware of a Canadian myself. I know a Canadian friend. You guys may know that same Canadian. He came. I
know a former Canadian.
Oh yeah, he was.
He's American now.
He's American now. He's
Mark.
Red-blooded American.
But he had to get knee surgery. But he was talking about in Canada, if he had to get that surgery, he wouldn't be able to get it. He'd have to wait and be in pain and get in a line. But here, he can go ahead and go get it. He's in pain.
I thought they do assisted suicide if you need knee surgery.
Oh yeah, they do that too.
Take you out. That shortens the line for others.
That's right.
Hey, you can't stand in line. You got a bad knee. You might as well go on.
Yeah,
take it out.
Oh well.
A Massachusetts man. Did I say that correctly?
I think our algorithm's like off or something. This is weird because normally we have like 200 people.
A Massachusetts man calls police on neighbor for sending greeting card, making fun of his family's BLM and LGBT flags. I'm going to share this on the screen. What we have here is, I'm really tempted to just stop. There's only 4 people watching.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Massachusetts man calls police. He got a card that said... Massachusetts man says he called the police after his family was sent a greeting card criticizing their LGBTQ and Black Lives Matter flags. The man, Dave Thomas of Hanover, was of course informed that the complaint card was protected under the First Amendment, did not qualify as harassment. So this guy got a card.
Dave Thomas, that's the dude on Wendy's.
That's Danny Thomas. Oh, Dave Thomas. Danny Thomas, somebody totally different.
Yes. Danny Thomas is St. Jude.
So the guy wrote a letter. He said, "Hi, neighbor. Thank you for helping keep our property taxes so low due to the fact your home is a shithole." The anonymous neighbor offered the following suggestions to the family to fix up the property. Paint it. Take down the pride flag. No one cares. Take down the BLM sign. BLM is a scam. Pull the Sanders sticker off the mailbox. It's the law. Finally, move to California or Oregon so you can enjoy living with the rest of the nuts.
Ain't no lies detected.
That's mean.
Did you all hear that California is going down in population?
Boy, that's saying terrible echo. I'm gonna stop it.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna stop.
We'll
get the echo.
We gone.
Yeah, we gone. We'll be back live.
We'll try again.
We got to figure that out.
People are eating dinner.
People.
No, I got to realize. I mean, just because we have our numbers were 200 and 300 on weekends, don't mean they're going to be. A lot of these lives are running 8-10 people.
The lives we've been doing on patios.
Yeah.
So here's what I want to see. I want to see if we go out, we run a different live, if it jumps high.
It will. I guarantee you.
It will. But why?
Do you think it's
why is this different? Is it a different?
I
don't know, but look,
is
do
it
y'all
want
to just start over?
I think it could be multiple.
We got some good stuff in this one.
Okay, so look, after this, let's not. Let's just keep going. But after this, we'll somebody will go listen, or we'll listen here, or go sit outside, and we'll try to figure out the echo and try to get rid of it.
All right.
Yeah, there's options. There's things we can do.
Yeah.
Do you think that's also the first time we went live from the computer too? Do you think that TikTok sees that as something different?
No, it shouldn't, unless it's got the mic. No, there's no mic on the computer. We'll figure it out.
There's something
technical
different.
difficulties. Sorry, it is. You're going to hear about it on the podcast, but look,
okay.
We're trying to go live. We'll figure it all out.
Yeah.
Deceased paddleboarder found in a pond behind Obama's Martha's Vineyard property was his personal chef.
I heard he wasn't wearing a life jacket.
I heard he had trauma to his head.
I
heard he couldn't swim.
I also heard he couldn't swim.
No, he can swim. He can swim like a fish. I saw videos of him swimming.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really?
I saw him.
I saw videos of him in an Olympic
So other
style
than
pool.
the fact it's a young man lost his life, I mean, he's 40-something, I think. But why is this such important news?
Because he was working for Obama.
He works for someone important.
Well,
and now he's dead, and there doesn't seem to be an explanation.
Well, the only thing that strikes me as odd is, I know there's all kinds of theories, but if I'm not mistaken, Bush's chef also died too.
Actually, the Clinton chef died.
So I know Bush's died.
What the heck?
Was the same guy not Bush's chef? That was the Obama chef?
Then that very well could be.
I don't think so.
Maybe not. I don't
think
know.
it was.
But no, I mean I could see that too. I mean,
and look, the guy leaves behind a wife and two 19-year-old twins. So rest in peace. And it's terrible. And I don't know. There's nothing fishy seems to be there, but it's making news. So we'll talk about it.
Yes, you knew what I was going to say.
What was you going to say?
We were going to go really bad. We're going to stay right here, and we're going to keep it PC right here.
I think we need to know if Hillary.
If you got something else to add, let's do it. Come on, jump right in.
Hillary
We're no longer
paddleboard?
live. So.
Yeah.
That's what we need to know. Does Hillary paddleboard?
Nope.
Jamie was about to say something very mean but funny at the same time.
Yeah.
He was.
I knew exactly what I was about to say. You said fishy, and that his mind went boop.
It was in the lake. It was definitely fishy.
Womp womp. Let me see if I find it. But.
Yeah, you got.
No, that's not. Oh yeah, that's the right one. Yes, that's the right one.
Look,
one thing about it, our sound is really loud too. I'm going to figure this out. Anyway, go ahead.
It's still playing.
Yeah, it's still playing. Look, we're going to buy you some label. We're going to label machine.
We're going to label the machine.
Yeah, I've been saying it for like a year.
A label.
I got
for like a year.
I'm going to find a label maker for you. A dime.
I have to do it.
Yeah,
Y'all can't even make a freaking.
We got a
label.
magic marker.
It's terrible.
Hey, magic marker and some tape, Scotch tape.
All right, let's talk about. No, you're not drinking that yet. Hold on. So look, let's talk about Mitch McConnell for a minute. Okay.
Don't let him tell you what to do, Marty.
Here we go.
There's two me's. Yay! I love it.
Hang on, look at that.
I got to label that crap too. That kept wrong. So here we go. Mitch McConnell. This happened today.
Who's Dr. Gupta?
I do have sound. I don't even have sound. So here's what we got. We got Mitch McConnell up on the screen for you. Those of you not watching on YouTube, he starts a conversation and then he already looks old and decrepit. But then he
looks like an
freezes.
old turtle.
He looks
He
confused.
freezes.
He froze up.
He froze up. I mean, this was kind of scary when Jamie sent it. I wish
his
I could
mouth
hear
kinda-
Where the hell's my sound?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's been a rough night.
No, it's been a rough couple of weeks.
Well, we have a new computer too, so guys,
we have
we
new
do.
technology. We'll be
Powerful
better
computer.
for it, but we got to figure it all out. Anyway, he froze up. They then took him away. We don't have sound here, so we'll screw it. Yeah. So, look, y'all can laugh at us, make fun. We're low key, but
Hey,
everybody has trouble.
so like so here's what's going on. So like, the guy comes up, he's speaking,
Yes.
at a press conference, and he just abruptly stops, and not only does he stop, but he just has a complete dead eye stare
Just
for
stays.
probably it feels like
20, 30 seconds.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah.
until
Until
finally
someone intervenes.
yeah.
One of his
Someone intervenes.
guys.
One of
or
his
whatever.
and
proteges.
aides or something.
Aides.
it is more concerning that nobody recognized that this was an issue.
I mean,
yeah, you-
that's like stroke type stuff.
Well, it is. That's what it has to be some type of stroke or
Maybe his
some type of
batteries
clot or
ran
something.
out.
It may have. That's what happens when you're cloned. You
They
know?
didn't use Energizer Bunny. It keeps going.
Them lithium batteries.
He's definitely the turtle.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt.
But I think people were confused at the beginning because if you just watch Mitch McConnell speak, you don't see his mouth move anyhow. So they were just sort of,
And you're in fairness, you're right. I mean, we're watching knowing that he's going to go into stress
Yes.
when everybody is in live. You're not recognizing what's happening.
Well, they came out with reports after saying nothing's wrong. He's
yeah,
fine.
no, that's
that kind of
bullshit.
stuff.
Something is wrong.
Something
It's
doesn't
clearly
seem right,
wrong.
Yeah.
something happened.
Well,
I mean, how old is he?
He's in his 80s.
He's older than Biden.
I mean, you could be dehydrated at that age and not be able to speak, right?
you know, when
And
you
stuff
realize
happens when
how
you get
old
older,
the
man.
people run this country are.
They're old.
Look, this is somewhere where me and Tim Pool completely disagree. Tim Pool says senator means elderly, and I don't want elderly running my country.
No, I think it's time that we go slightly younger. I mean, not 30-year-old.
Do you know what I heard someone
a little
suggest the
younger.
other day? And I can't remember which billionaire suggesting it, but during each voting cycle, when the government is continues to build with the deficit, then those people should be forced that they can't run again. If the deficit increases under your watch, you shouldn't be able to run again.
Okay, I don't
It
hate
makes
that.
sense.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's fair for all of them.
I was watching.
Well, I mean, it's their job to.
It's their job.
I mean, you would be a lot more serious about keeping us out of a deficit.
is climbing at a record pace, like billions of dollars. We're having technical difficulties, so I play it. I can't, every once in a while you happen across something that kind of changes your view of things, that like how you view the world or whatever. And there was a TikTok I was fumbling through, and it said that a million is this, right? A million is so many minutes. But then it said a billion. Like it would take like 500,000 years or worth of seconds The equivalent of seconds over like 5,000 years or 500,000 to reach a billion. So the difference between a million and a billion is huge.
Yep.
And we throw around $100 billion in this country like it's nothing.
Like it's nothing, yeah.
Yet we have all these homeless people. Look, no one likes the homeless and think we should give everything to them.
I ain't got nothing against them.
Yeah,
Damn, Terry,
don't lie.
Terry's hating them.
Don't lie. But where should our money really be going? Should it be going to the Ukraine and $110 billion, or should we do stuff for the people here at home? I mean,
I don't know if this is true or not, but me and Jamie saw today a trail in Arkansas that's a walking, biking trail. That's what it's meant for because it has a sign of a dude riding a bicycle and a dude walking. Mm-hmm. And what it is
you sure he's riding a bicycle?
Oh, yeah, he's riding a bicycle. Either
not a unicycle?
Either that or two large balls.
Where does the unicycle people go ride?
Probably on that same trail.
Yeah, just carefully.
So, but this thing used to be a long stretch of train tracks. They removed the train tracks, and now it's a walking, biking path that's still gravel.
Delta Heritage Trail.
So, ironically, we show up at this job. We meet two other dudes, and they're, y'all know anything about this? We're like, no, we don't know really. You know, Arkansas spends on this. They said they spend $1 million a mile to make this thing. This thing is.
Do you know what? Rich people just have no clue about really what money means to people. They have no freaking clue how much $1 million really means. Or let's say $1,000 to the average person. $1,000 it would make a huge difference, and not just that they get a big screen television or some new wheels for the car, but it could make a difference in paying their light bill, the electric bill. Look,
we were right next to this thing half a day and saw no one walking, no one biking.
We've got the same problem here in Marion. The money they want to spend for this stinking museum, $6-7 million, right?
Yeah,
that's not going to draw people to Marion.
It's a pocket. No. It's a pocket for people. They don't
when
spend that much.
We have things on the square; those are nice things, but those are not geared to the normal people. That's look. I'm just going to say that's a white people. It's a white people thing. It's a wealthy white people go to color runs.
They're going to put in a pickleball.
I'm sorry, people get mad at me if they want to. I don't care, but it is
the Caucasian or whatever they call it.
But it's not for the average person. Well, everybody thinks we're average people, but no, you don't look at life like an average person does. Okay? Yeah. They just don't.
Well, I mean, look at the Big River Trail or whatever's going
crossing.
Yeah,
and it goes to the
and
Ducks
I crossed it, but
deal.
I mean that's not for what they paid for that. That's not.
There are people that ride their bikes on it, but
and they come over here and they ride their bikes.
But for what that thing cost, they can roll across a bridge.
But we have an epidemic right here in America right now, I touched on it the other day. It's an accountability issue.
Yes,
it's for government accountability for government. Accountability within the people themselves, like the lady we were talking about the other day with time blindness. It's accountability issue.
Well, just
everything's accountability.
For the people at home, Gary, why don't you define time blindness? We may have talked about that tonight, but I'd like for you to define it.
Someone who doesn't pay attention to time, they use that as excuse is I can't make.
You think Hunter Biden has time?
I can't make it work in time because I have time blindness.
Yeah, so you're supposed to show up at work at 9 a.m., but instead you show up at 10:30 a.m. and then you blame it on time blindness.
A word. You blame it on two words.
That's basically it.
Yeah.
So you're irresponsible. That's what time blindness
you're talking about.
Irregardless, you're irresponsible.
Yeah, irresponsible.
But what Gary's talking about too is like, are we going to discuss the issue that happened in Memphis?
Yeah, we're going to talk about it in a second. Okay. But I had to share a photograph with you guys.
Ooh, what's that?
So for those of you at home, this
dude is living his best life.
Hunter Biden's laptop we've all talked about contained a number of images of him using drugs and having intercourse and things.
Okay, is he in a bathtub or is it blurred out?
I don't know, but I just came across this and had to share it. So for those of you at home, there's an image. It looks like a bathtub. That may be a bubble bath.
He's in a sea of train.
Looks like he's in the bottom of the pool.
He has a crack pipe in his hand. What is it?
Is that a vape?
What is that, a vape?
It's a snorkel.
That's a crack pipe in his right hand, isn't it?
It's a snorkel.
Hunter, he figured out how to put crack in a vape. Big time.
He's an entrepreneur, man.
I think Nirvana would make an album cover out of this photograph.
Yeah, replace Hunter Biden with a baby.
Dude,
that's what it reminds me of. Yeah.
Let's make that our new logo.
Hunter Biden.
Yeah, dude, live for the patio.
Do you know how often we would then be, the IRS would attack us?
This is the new baby in the pool.
Yes.
It's the Hunter Biden.
So now that we're talking about Hunter Biden, I wanted to introduce it with that, but there's been some tragic turns for poor Hunter. the sweetheart deal that he was being offered, a federal judge has just eviscerated the agreement, tore it up in front of him, and said, "No, we're going to handle this." You know what that really means? Do you know what that really means?
He's going to trial.
No, it means more than that. It means Joe Biden's days are numbered. It means they're no longer going to support Joe running again.
He'll be pardoned.
He will be
if
out
he gets convicted.
Well, I don't know.
Well,
what they'll do, they will trade
president.
You know what they'll do? They'll trade him getting in trouble for Joe no longer running.
That's what they'll do.
And that's what they're trying to
and
do
then they'll
with Trump.
Gavin Newsom right in there.
But here's the thing: if it goes to trial, then everything will be what they call it up for discovery.
I have another photograph to show you
does.
guys. I'm going to pull it up right here because I'm not sure exactly what I'm looking at.
I got doubled again.
I'm so popular.
Okay, so we got Hunter Biden. Here's a photograph of Hunter Biden.
That's Hunter Biden if he wasn't on crack.
Yeah, but what is going on here? Is that a bulletproof vest with his belly hanging out from under?
What that? Who is that?
Is that a guard?
That's a Kool-Aid
Secret
man in
Service?
disguise.
Okay. I thought that picture was two different pictures. That's one picture.
That's one picture. And this guy, is this a bulletproof vest or the shirt not long enough?
Dude, I don't
I'm
know,
not sure.
but look, if that's the guy protecting Hunter Biden, look, Hunter, I can give you better protection than that. Holler at me. Got you.
He's not on crack.
Ask that chick over here in Arkansas. He don't use protection.
So let's talk about that for a second, or maybe we already have. But there's a lot of talk about Joe not recognizing his fifth grandchild, I think. So what's your take on that? Because a lot of people
Hunter
are
has kids.
No, he's a lot of. Well, he has.
He has
The
one
other
also.
one has kids too. Hunter has a child by a lady of the night here in Arkansas. Yeah.
Frosty.
And it was DNA brought
sex
forward. He's been to court recently to even look at how we continue support, but Joe Biden refuses to acknowledge that that's a grandchild. Apparently. Maybe he just doesn't know.
He did offer some paintings, didn't he?
Oh, yeah. He said, I paint.
Oh, let me paint you.
All right.
Paint you.
So, Hunter Biden's an artist. Did you know this? I just heard this yesterday on PBD.
What? No, we've talked about it, haven't we?
What if, do you think he even
sells
paints those?
No,
Yeah.
he sells them
them.
for large sums of money.
But they
Do you
just
think he even paints them, though?
Yes, I'm sure he does.
if
with
you've
crack in
seen
his
the
head.
quality of them,
I haven't seen them.
Have y'all seen the paintings George Bush does?
No.
They're really good.
Is it of
Probably
Barack
are.
Obama? I'm going to show. Is it
Anybody
Barack
seen
Obama?
any paintings from George Washington?
All right, now I'm going to show you a painting. You guys may have heard. We may have talked about it. There is a painting that Epstein had. And
I've seen this, yeah.
A bill.
Oh, a bill and a dress.
Yes. Have you guys seen this? I'm going to
I
pull it up on the
haven't,
screen.
but Bill in a dress would
All right,
be
here
awesome.
it is. It's Bill in a blue dress.
Yep.
And Epstein kept this.
Ironically, it's blue. Does it have a white stain?
Yes, that's a good
That's
point.
so
You know what? I
freaking
never
funny to
realized
me,
that.
man.
But he kept this. Do you even want to speculate why Epstein had this photograph?
I want to speculate something, and I've heard Dave Chappelle and some other people talk about it before. Is the powerful?
Go Google it, guys.
I'm gonna go Google it. If you want to be rich and famous, apparently one of the steps you have to take is be in a dress in some aspect.
No, yeah, Dave Chappelle talked about that.
He
Yeah.
said he wouldn't do it.
What now?
It's a conspiracy theory out there.
So it wasn't Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle was
hit the
one of them,
button.
but
He was one
it
of
was
them.
You basically have to do a thing that's public
Cat Williams.
demoralization.
Cat Williams.
Yeah,
Cat Williams
So,
may have been
so
one of
Cat
them.
Williams and Kevin Hart have a beef.
Yes, Cat Williams talked about this. It was
So Cat Williams and Kevin Hart have a beef, and it's also ties into what Dave Chappelle has said. So Cat Williams says that the Hollywood elite and powerful want black men to wear dresses in skits to basically demasculize them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that right? Demasculize?
yeah. But if they,
Whatever.
and essentially, if they don't do it, they cancel them.
Yeah.
Essentially, is what's
So
happening.
they tried to get Dave Chappelle to do a skit in a dress, and he refused it.
Yeah, I think that's when he went
Dave
crazy.
Chappelle don't care.
But there's also stories coming out of these Hollywood elites, the producers and all. They bring somebody in like a new actor, and they're trying to get them to do things with animals or children or. I can't
It's a
remember who brought
test,
this
man.
up. But it's more about these folks are worshiping a God that no one should be worshiping.
So, and I wish I could remember his name. There's a black producer who is apparently the beginning of a lot of careers. And Oprah will take people to go see him.
It was I can't recall who. No, it was one of the musical producers.
Yeah, he's a musical producer, but he's tied into TV too.
All right,
But
so you talked about powerful women.
but like I'll never forget this story, and this is before I knew all this.
Quincy Jones. Right?
Quincy Jones.
Yeah.
Jones.
So There's a story where Oprah took Will Smith to go see Quincy Jones.
Oh, I hit it right.
And that's how he got the deal to do Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
He got
through Quincy Jones.
Then people are speculating, what did he have to do?
Yeah, because
so you're telling me I could have been the Fresh Prince?
So Jamie Foxx, if I understand right, Jamie Foxx, Oprah took Jamie Foxx to see Quincy Jones, and he's basically saying, there was some shit that tried to happen, and I, refused.
Yeah. Was it R. Kelly?
No, it was.
No, there's some strange.
Probably richer than R. Kelly.
Actually,
Man,
the stuff they're talking about, though, you're like, that can't be real.
I don't think you can deny the fact that Hollywood's full of like pedophilia and weird sexual kinks at this point. I don't think you can.
I almost think it's a power play.
It is.
I think so.
So
you have all this money, you can have anything. What's the one thing you can't have? And they go for it.
What's the fat white guy that got hemmed up in the Me Too movement?
Oh, the
director or
Feinstein.
Weinstein.
Yeah.
Harvey Weinstein.
Harvey Weinstein. So it almost feels like Quincy Jones is a Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah.
Because,
he gets away with it.
Yeah.
Speaking of people get away with it, we just talked about Bill Clinton in the dress, but the one Clinton that was almost president has in the media lately she is blasted because she went onto the media app X, formerly known as Twitter. I wonder if that thing will be like Prince for a while. It'll be like formerly known as Twitter.
Yeah, formerly.
Hot enough for you? Think a MAGA Republican, or better yet, vote them out of office.
So I follow Twitter for certain things, and it hasn't changed.
Clinton,
it's
you
the
follow
same.
it due to
No, I just follow like certain things. It hadn't changed.
So she blaming MAGA Republicans for all these heat waves.
For it being hot?
Yeah, for it being hot.
Yes.
Yes. We're going to drink through.
Now, there was...
Where's Al Gore? We need Al Gore.
There was this week, the hottest temperature ever recorded in the Atlantic Ocean occurred this week.
Hey, do y'all remember when there used to be a hole in the ozone layer? Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
They quit using hairspray.
It's gone now.
I know when
I lost my hair.
I did a research project on that, a science project on the ozone
I did too,
layer.
actually.
Yeah.
I did it in college, but it was on... I
was fascinated with it.
Greenhouse effect.
Well, look,
and the lie.
I know when the hottest temperature ever recorded in the Pacific Ocean was.
What's that chick
When I was
that...
in it.
1945.
Oh.
1945.
What? Am I wrong?
Dude, man.
I think it was just surface temperature, though.
It's like... I have multiple things I want to say, but I can't.
Oh, geez.
All right, so y'all want to try this, Pappy's? Because I got a...
We poured this thing. We poured that mess. We can smell it.
Oh,
all right, so, I mentioned a few minutes ago that we have reached... This is episode 112. We are at 20,000
Twanky
viewers. This, at the time, about 3 months ago, was...
I can't swirl mine. It'll be my lap.
Yeah.
So... Smell it. Should we do it one at a time here,
smell it.
Or should we taste it? Should we do it one at a time?
Man, it don't
Man,
matter.
look at the legs on this
Let's
bad
just
boy.
do it.
Look at the legs.
This thing got some thighs.
I saw a meme the other day that I haven't tasted it again yet, but I saw a meme that made me think of y'all.
I think it's better now.
Did you just had your eyes just rolled in the back of your head, T? I saw it.
It had a guy on the left that was like, you smell the walnut and this and that, and it had a guy on the right, and it was like, I'm about to get tore up. That's like what it made me think of.
Man. Boy, that's good.
Yes.
All right,
okay,
that stuff's
better.
still phenomenal.
It's still better.
It's still great.
How much we got left of this?
Should
Half,
be
about half.
Should be two more.
Two more shots.
Two more shots.
So
should
the
be
next
about 10 ounces.
The next bottle we got to go one up.
You
One
go
up.
Pappy.
What is it? 15, 12.
12.
I tell you what, I'd be okay with some
gonna have
birthday
gallon.
bourbon. Birthday bourbon's something I really want to try.
We're going to have gallon Pappy.
Let's see if we get a handle of Pappy's.
Yeah. Pappy, y'all sell that mess in a handle?
Yeah, $10,000.
Double Eagle Rare we're going for. But so, just so you guys know, this is really good stuff.
Dang,
I'll tell you what, that'd be my daily drinker.
Drinking mine fast. If I could afford it, this would be my daily drinker.
That would be my daily drinker, there's no doubt.
Mine was in a shot glass. I kind of feel obligated to.
All right, so while we're sipping on this, I got a story.
I'm enjoying mine.
Actually, thanks to Wes and Jamie, they've ruined my crescendo moment.
Thank you, Wes.
We talked about Cocaine Bears. We talked about that. Actually, they made a movie after we talked about it. So,
We haven't even
you know what's
seen it.
next?
We need to watch it.
are sharks eating cocaine dumped by smugglers. So they're now
cocaine
cocaine
sharks?
Sharknado
Shark
filled with cocaine sharks. That's what we're really talking about.
Cocaine sharks.
Sharks.
We asked what would be more dangerous than a cocaine bear.
Did.
That's going to be
Nobody
it.
said cocaine
No,
shark.
but that's going to be it.
I bet a cocaine manatee would be even worse than that cocaine shark.
You ever seen a manatee? I've seen a manatee.
They're kind of...
There's one in the
they're really
Mississippi
slow.
River.
I seen a man with titties.
Man, titties.
Cocaine man titties.
Okay, sharks off the coast of Florida may be eating cocaine
Hunter
dumped
Biden
into
with
the
titties.
ocean by drug traffickers. A marine life expert was told Newsweek, "Oh my God, you just gave me an idea. What if Hunter Biden was Aquaman, snorting coke, riding cocaine sharks? That would be an amazing.
That's a hell of a
movie.
TikTok series right there. That's a TikTok. I'll volunteer to be High Hunter Biden Aquaman. Volunteer. I'll do push-ups for this. I'll get in shape.
Hey, he's looking for a boat right now. He gonna go kill all the
You
damn
can't be-
sharks.
You can't be fat on crack.
So if you eat cocaine sharks, wonder what happens.
Cocaine.
No, he's just gonna try to get it before the sharks do.
Upgrading the
You're
premise,
fighting them for the
local
cocaine.
Floridian folklore,
Yeah,
a
not to eat 'em.
scientific study. The phenomenon has been explored as a highlight of Discovery Channel Shark Week. Oh, they're going to talk about it on Shark Week, cocaine sharks.
Cocaine sharks?
So look,
It comes out tonight. It came out Wednesday night, y'all. It talks about
we gotta
cocaine
watch
sharks.
So y'all know they say hit a shark in the nose, boy. I don't know if that'd be a thing.
well, you know,
You have a
Jason.
deviated septum.
You know, Jason
They're
Momoa.
snorting coke.
They snort through their
Never
gills,
thought
Jamie.
about
Oh, they go through the gills.
They snort through their gills.
I guess
Jamie.
technically they don't have a nose, do they?
So the
Did
sharks
they use
are
dollar
trying
bills?
The sharks are trying to protect the cocaine. You got Jason Momoa doing Shark Week, so he stays Aquaman. You have Hunter Biden as the villain trying to get it, right? So that's an epic, man. Where you at, Marvel?
Epic.
Marvel's on
Yeah,
decline
Marvel's
like all
losing
of
money
Disney.
left and right.
Yeah. We'd be better off to do it under our own
that's 'cause-
life from the patio.
Because Disney.
We might have to have a watch party.
Well, no, it's not Disney. Marvel's putting out shit movies.
It's
too.
Well, that's because they just keep making up stuff now.
Is
Okay.
Aquaman Marvel? Or is that
No.
DC?
Oh, no, that's DC.
That's
Yeah.
DC?
And actually, I like the Aquaman stuff. But
I do
Jamie,
too.
I actually saw this Snow White that's coming out you talked about. And we'll talk about it a little more
That was
detail.
me. I'm
That?
that's my noise maker.
All right, we had a little bit of a rough start, but I think that's all I really got tonight, guys. What you guys got for this Thursday? Well, I mean, my sound's really loud. No wonder I heard an echo. Something's going on. Got to figure that out.
Yeah, we got something going on. It's all right.
Anyway, what's up?
So I got something I'd like to discuss. I can't remember the guy's name. My kid has my phone, but last episode I made the comment about
That's right.
Kamala was bitching and about
Kamala was
about
a
Florida,
Rolling Stone.
and so she was accusing them of saying that slaves took the skills they learned.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That was DeSantis.
Yes.
in
DeSantis.
Florida.
That was
So
DeSantis.
New education.
I got my stories mixed up, and I wish I had my phone because I can't remember the guy's name. But there was a slave, and this is the badassery that needs to be taught in Black History Month. This dude was a shipwright, or he worked in a shipyard anyway.
Mm-hmm.
He steals a Confederate ship, loads his family and other slaves up, and they go through the Confederate blockade in the middle of the night.
Why is this not a movie?
No,
that would be
should
badass
a-
movie.
that'd be a
I watched
hell
the-
of
Dude,
a
I get
movie.
chills. That is
Yeah,
so
that's balling.
the balls
Oh, yeah,
on
that's
this
balling.
dude, man.
That's balling, yo.
Yeah, so
Hey, I just want to say this: if you're not going to drink the rest of your pappy,
We're going to drink the rest of our
Look,
I'm
We-
sipping
we
on mine
cherish it.
slowly.
but you can't tell me that's not a skill that
No,
he
that's-
didn't use later in life because he used it right there.
It's called a hero skill.
That is a dude. That's the Black history that they need to teach.
Yeah,
That's exactly
the
right.
good stuff. I mean, and not a lot of good stuff in
That's
it,
a
but
good way to
that was
do
a good, awesome story, though.
We're going to get this live worked out on TikTok and YouTube. Plan on being live both before Labor Day. That'll be our 1-year anniversary. But we're going to need y'all to follow us, like us, love us. Any final words from anybody?
I got one.
What you got?
All right, y'all see this hat? Go check out
I like it.
247 Hunt. Some good guys doing good things, promoting hunting for youth, for all people, not just a certain type of people. Go support this, man.
Who else?
It's
Anybody
good
else
stuff.
got anything?
It's good stuff.
Marty Moss.
I'm with Donnie on that one.
I want the hat.
24 Hunt, man. Support them.
Go support your
247
local
Hunt.
podcast.
Outlaw.
Support
Oh,
your
yeah.
local podcast.